Alright, I'm really late on this, but the purpose of this video is to review Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank was fucking amazing. It was awesome. It was easily the best pay-per-view WWE has given us in, I'd probably say the past, 10 years. I mean, if not the best, then one of the best. We opened up with the Smackdown Money in the Bank ladder match, which had, Cara, Kane, Daniel Bryan, Wade Barrett, Heath, Slater, Justin Gabriel, Cody, Rhodes, and Sheamus. And this was a really good opener. There was of the two Money in the Bank ladder matches, it was the safer one, but there were still a bunch of great spots on here. Sin Cara got powerbombed to the ladder by Sheamus, and it looked nasty. But apparently they took him out of the match early because he got suspended. Go figure. Let's see, there's a lot of interaction with Slater, Gabriel, and Barrett. Cody Rhodes did pretty well in this match. There's a point where Daniel Bryan, Justin Gabriel, and Heath Slater all dove out onto the outside and took out their opponents. Kane chokeslammed Sheamus onto a ladder and didn't break, so it looked like it hurt even more. Heath Slater got put up on the top of a ladder by Sheamus and Barrett, and then just got flung to the outside onto Kane. The finish came when it was Daniel Bryan, Cody Rhodes, and Wade Barrett on the top of the ladder, and then Daniel Bryan was able to push Cody Rhodes off, and then Daniel Bryan kicked Wade Barrett in the head to get him off, and Daniel Bryan won the briefcase, and I couldn't fucking believe it, but he won. This match gets 3.75 of a star. Probably not one of the better Money in the Bank ladder matches, but it was still pretty good. It was a good opener. Then we got the filler of the show, Kelly versus Brie Bella for the Divas title. And this was shit. It was, a Divas match. Star and a quarter. Kelly won. Then we got Big Show versus Mark Henry. This was better than it had any business being. This was easily the best match they could have done between these two. It was decent. It was okay. They kept it short, though, and that's good. If this went on any longer, then it would have just been overkill. Mark Henry won. He did, He did the World's Strongest Slam twice, and they did the World's Strongest Splash. And then after the match, he put a chair on Big Show's injured leg, and he splashed onto it, and it looked like it hurt really bad. And then Big Show got carried out on the stretcher, and Mark Henry looked like a fucking beast, which is awesome, because Mark Henry has needed this, image for himself for forever now, and it's finally working for him. This match, 2.5 stars. Right in the middle, it was decent, it was okay. Then we got the Raw Money in the Bank ladder match, which I liked better than the SmackDown one. It was a lot more dangerous, though. There was a more of a sense of urgency in this one, because there were so many points in the match where everybody was climbing up the ladders, and there were a lot of cool spots in this match, though. Bourne easily had the spot of the match. Went up to the top of a 15-foot ladder, shooting star press on everybody, and it was pretty crazy. There was a couple other spots. Miz took a nasty spill. Basically, him and Bourne were fighting it out on the top of the briefcase. Del Rio comes in and pushes them over. Bourne falls and he's okay, but Miz just lands he jams his knee and he might have dislocated it or something. And then he's screaming in pain on the mat. And they took him to the back, but he came out later in the match when everybody was down. He hopped out on one fucking leg and tried to climb the ladder, but Mysterio powerbombed him, and that got booed really bad. The crowd didn't like Mysterio. He started climbing the ladder, and they started booing. The end came when it was Mysterio and Del Rio just ripped Mysterio's mask off, and there was just these massive ladders in the ring. There must have been 4 or 5 ladders just scattered all over the ring, and they both fell off, and then Del Rio climbed back up again and took the briefcase. 4.25 star, really good Money in the Bank ladder match. I'd probably place in my top 5. There's been 10, I think. More top 4. And we got Christian versus Orton. This was not as good as their Over the Limit match. Their Over the Limit match is easily their best one they had. I don't know if they can top that one, but this was better than their Capital Punishment match. The match was great, and then the storytelling made it even better. There was a lot of great spots in this match. Christian countered the RKO so many times. The end came when Orton had Christian in the corner. Christian spit in Orton's face, and Orton, spazzed out, started beating the shit out of Christian, and they kicked him in the balls. And then, so Christian won the title by a DQ, and then after the match, Orton gave him the RKO twice on the Smash Announce table, and it didn't break. So, Christian won the belt, and I'm happy about that. 4.25 star. This was really good. Then we got the main event. Holy shit. This match was almost perfect, basically. The atmosphere was there. It had the length. It was about 35 minutes, give or take. And they went out there and they basically just worked their ass off. This was a fantastic match. Punk won the match after Vince came out. I can't really even like describe this match to you. You guys just have to watch it. I don't want to like ruin the amazingness of this match. Vince comes out with John Laurinaitis, and this is about like the 30, I don't know, give or take, 30 minute mark, let's say. About the 30-minute mark, they've just been going back and forth for like 30 minutes. No interference from anybody. And then Vince comes out with John Laurinaitis, tells Laurinaitis to go down and ring the bell, you know, screw job finish. Cena clocks him on his way to the ring, on his way to the bell, and then he goes to Vince and says like, "Oh, I'm doing this my way. I'm gonna win this match my way." He gets back in the ring as GTS and gets pinned. And I MTFO. I marked the fuck out. Vince is pissed. Goes to takes Jerry Lawler's headset off, and he's like, you know, get Del Rio down here, you know, to cash in, so Punk doesn't leave with the belt. Del Rio comes running down with a little goofy smile on his face, and gets kicked in the head by Punk. Punk walks out, gives a kiss goodbye to Vince, and then leaves Chicago with the belt. 4 3/4 star. I can't give this 5 stars. I've heard some people give it 5 stars, and then I've heard some people only give it 4, which is bullshit. This is not a 5-star match, but this is easily 4.5 at the least. But 4 3/4 star. Fantastic match. Great pay-per-view. The show gets an 8.75 out of 10. I was thinking of giving it a 9, but I really hated that Divas match, so I'd put it down a 1/4 of a point. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.